Welcome to Scruff of the Neck on Twitch. You'll see some marvellous creatures tonight. The mid-majesty of Rory Wynn in his natural habitat, live with a guitar. But right now, a sight not often seen by the human population. It's bears in trees and their representative, Ian. Hello, Ian.
Hello.
How are you? I'm going to stop doing this now.
I was going to see how long you were going to last doing it. It could have been an interesting interview the whole way through.
It could have just become me forever.
I think it should have been.
Exactly.
Maybe you should have a rethink about your personality.
I do think I could be more Attenborough. I've often, people have said it to me, past lovers.
We could all be a bit more Attenborough.
We could all be more Attenborough.
We could all be a bit more Attenborough.
But Ian, thanks so much for joining us and the Bears in Trees. And we need to get straight into this.
Well, you know, Bears in Trees, got to have the bear socks going on. Panda bears.
Panda, is that your top bear, you'd say?
I don't know. Bears. I think the bears are all equal in my eyes. You know? You can't pick favourites around here.
You don't want to have a
beautiful creatures, bears, and we're not going to disrespect any bears this evening.
Is there any certain couplings of bears and trees that you like? Do you like a panda in bamboo?
Panda in
grizzly in a redwood?
Bamboo's not a tree. That's grass. I think technically.
God. Who's that now?
I have got some fun facts up here, ready to go at any moment.
Fun. But speaking of fun facts, we have our little
two truths, one lie.
Poll, two truths and a lie about the band in general. So these are our options. You can get voting for now, Twitchers. Do get involved. I love you twitching over there. We've got Ian bribed a policeman, and your name's been spelled wrong.
Yeah, my name's been spelled wrong now.
That's all right.
That's fine.
We all make mistakes. You know. Maybe your parents spell it wrong. Who knows?
I think I spell it wrong at the end of the day, but it's just overcompensating.
So Ian bribed a policeman. Okay. I feel like you'd do that. I've only known you a good 20 minutes. Cal's never walked a dog.
Has Callum walked a dog?
I don't know.
Ever?
No, he didn't flinch. I think he's walked one.
Oh.
And
George
won a medal swimming.
Well, there's a common misconception amongst bears in trees that George can't swim, and he actually was in swimming galas when he was younger, and he won medals, 100%.
Well, so that's definitely a truth.
Callum has never walked a dog
but
either.
did he win?
He's walked a dog. And these are actually, I don't think you've done it correctly. These are all true.
You reckon they're all true?
100% they're all true.
Well, we'll soon find out. We'll have to go to the rest of the band in a bit. But do keep voting. And remember to get your questions in for the band, because you're involved in this as much as I am, as David Attenborough. So do get your little questions in.
People are going
people
like,
he
can't
saying,
swim.
George can't swim. George, can you swim, mate? He can't tell me that. Oh, I tried to catch him out. You see that? No chance. But we want to sort of get to know the band a bit better.
Yes.
And that's what this is all about.
Who doesn't? I want to get to know the band a bit better.
I want to know you intimately, I'd say.
Intimately.
So I thought to kick things off, we could have a little game of Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs.
So,
okay.
Ian, are you up for this?
That's what the whiteboard's for.
Yes, what the whiteboards are for. And this is a complete surprise for you all. So obviously, I'm going to ask you questions, and you know what? And your front man
come on, Callum.
is going to be doing...
So just so you're aware, one time me and Callum were playing charades, and I put up 2 fingers, and he immediately got Star Wars. And then he came up and put up a certain number of fingers, and I immediately said The Lord of the Rings. We are in sync.
You're in each other's heads. This explains how the vocals flow.
We have known each other since we were 5, so it's pretty intense.
Are you the same person?
Basically, he's a bit more colourful.
That's not the question, though, thankfully. So I've got some questions. I did get this off Fun Things to Do on Your Hen Party website. So these are where the questions are from. So the first one, embarrassing crush. So who do you think Callum's embarrassing crush could be? You've got to both put one down. Has anyone got any ideas who Callum's embarrassing crush could be?
Callum doesn't have shame. This is embarrassment doesn't really go well with Callum. So I don't think embarrassing crush.
I'm going to have to push you both for an answer.
Okay.
This is a difficult one to start with. We're really getting to know you both. This is intimate. Don't write each other, by the way. That's fair enough.
Because it's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing. It's just the truth.
Someone's put, is every member of the band of Bears in Trees? Callum said, no to shame. We're getting some good things. Let Callum on the couch. No, it's COVID, baby.
It's COVID. We're not allowed.
COVID.
We've been told. They
haven't fallen out. We can confirm that. Have you got your answers then?
Yeah, I've got my answer.
Okay, first one.
I wrote it quite small.
Ian, what do you think Callum's weird crush is?
Jacob Collier.
Jacob Collier?
Yeah.
Good shout.
It's not right.
What are you saying? Tom Holland. But, is that?
As Spider-Man.
Only as Spider-Man.
That's actually fair
like
enough.
a man in spandex. Respect.
No.
What is Callum's weird quirk? And I only want one. I want your top weird quirk.
I'm going to try and go back in time with this one.
Gonna go back in time.
Real
Obviously,
early.
Do you know what? Abby makes a good point. That's not weird. Tom Holland's a handsome man, and he's got abs for days. So I kind of respect that. So what's Callum's weird crush? What are we saying?
We've done his weird crush. We've done the weird crush.
No. What's
Moving
the
on.
weird
Come on.
quirk?
Keep up.
Weird
We're
quirk.
fast moving.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Who's interviewing who here? We're all learning. There's bears in trees. Where are we?
It's intense.
Yeah.
Come on. I know what your weird quirk is.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's.
This
I don't
is
know if you
worrying.
can actually do it anymore, but I think I've got it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I think we're on the same wavelength now. So I'm going to make you reveal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ian.
He can turn his eyelids inside out.
No! No!
Eyelids inside out.
One correct. Well done.
Easy.
Okay, so here we go.
Can you still do that?
Okay. Don't try now in COVID era. I don't want you poking your eyes. Okay. Which Disney character are they most like? So what do you think when you look at Callum? What you see?
Jeez.
What you thinking?
I don't know.
Abby Black says, please do not demonstrate. So please keep your eyeballs where they are. We've got some suggestions here.
Yeah, what are we saying?
So Stitch has come in, which is quite fun. We've had Callum Baby
Stitch?
No.
Yeah, Stitch, I think.
Anyone
Stitch
got any
makes
ideas
sense.
for what? Have you got Remy the Rat? Is that nice?
Yeah,
is that
it's going.
It's
People
going. It's
think-
going off. So I don't know if that's going to sway you.
Which one are you most? Are we talking personality or
Well,
aesthetic?
that's up for you two. That's the question, and you two got to decide. I'm not going to help you. If you guys divorce after this,
we're gonna have to
that's
discuss
up to you two.
afterwards. 'Cause
Yeah, this
I'm gonna go for maybe
Have
a
you-
slight curveball.
Have you both gone for one? Stop leading him with saying slight curveball. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, no,
you can
I know
write.
we
You can
can't
have
do
the
that now.
answer. Oh,
No,
can you not? You can't have
no,
that.
it's there. I would have written it if it didn't.
I'm
come
gonna
up,
have to
but-
push you for an answer, mate. Let's do this. There is a lot of divorces coming in. Remy from Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, the rat of all our dreams.
Oh, that was
That's
beautiful.
that's what the people wanted.
Remy, so true.
Give the people what they want.
Okay. And the poll is ended as well, so we'll have to jump in with that in a bit. But for right now, to reveal, what Disney character are you most like?
I've gone for Prince Zuko.
I went for Flynn Rider.
Oh, I mean, these are off.
Flynn Rider. No,
Cool.
you're not Flynn Rider. Let's be real.
Goofy Prince. I want to be a prince.
No,
Yeah,
Prince Zuko.
Prince Zuko, exactly.
Exactly. You're sassy. You
He's-
look like a llama.
Bam.
It's
Okay, here we go. We'll do 2 more of these, I reckon.
easy.
So,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
he's actually an emperor,
Oh,
guys.
you're so true.
It was Emperor Zuko.
Oh
so
my goodness.
we've had confirmation from the
devastated.
board.
I've gotta
You
leave.
got it right.
Oh my
Cusco.
God,
It's
Prince Zuko's
Emperor
Avatar: The Last
Cusco.
Airbender. How did I get that wrong?
Oh my God.
Wildly incorrect.
Okay.
I've embarrassed myself on live television.
Oh, God, I'm afraid we're going to have to cancel the interview.
Yeah, well,
what would
what
be
have I
their
done?
last meal? What would
Last
be Callum's
meal?
last meal? Let's say he's gone to prison. I don't know why. He was falsely accused.
easy.
Oh, dear. And
Easy.
Easy last meal. Straight away, off the bat. 3,
I know.
2, 1. Ian, what have you gone for?
Waffle burgers. Oh,
Chinese
no.
buffet. You were so
You're
confident.
Wrong. You're wrong, though.
He's gone for variety.
right
Do you
there.
regret saying Chinese buffet?
No, I would be this. You can make it last forever.
Yeah, it's true. He will never die. And with that in mind, the final question. The thing that Callum is most likely to go to prison for.
Ooh.
Yeah. I can see it in his eyes. He's a bad boy, really. Yeah.
Which one? Oh, no, I can't say that. I can't ask questions. Hold on.
Let's
I'm
have
going to
this.
go with this one.
So people are not agreeing with your answer. They're saying Callum is wrong about his own opinion here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Callum. You're not allowed your own opinion now. Callum is evil. It's so true. So here we go. And a lot of the... I hope this is right, because a lot of your Twitches are predicting this, and I don't want to say it to sway you, but it's unanimous. So Ian, what have you gone for? What would Callum go to
Arson
prison
or
for?
first-degree murder.
Arson! And the whole
It's
Twitchers
arson.
agree it
Yeah,
would
it's
be
arson.
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 Of course it would be. So there we go. That was lovely, and that was well worth
I
us
like this
nipping out
whiteboard.
and buying some whiteboards
I like- that
earlier
was a fun
today.
game.
Thank you for Joe for going out for those. So there we go. That was beautiful.
Big round of
well
applause.
done,
Contest.
guys. There we go. Why are we clapping that someone would commit arson? What a weird way this is going. But we need some celebrations as well, speaking of clapping, because you guys have recently just been signed.
We've been signed. Yeah, we got signed. Was it November, December? November, one of those, by Counterintuitive Records, who are an American indie label.
Yeah.
And they're just, they're really cool. They're lovely, and it's just, a dream come true. Honestly.
You got signed in lockdown.
Yeah, well, it was TikTok.
It's weird.
That's what it was.
Was it
Honestly,
TikTok?
yeah. We made a TikTok about a lot of the bands on that label, and the guy found us, and he just loved our music, and so we got signed.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
So TikTok works, people. So if you're ever wondering how to do it, it can work to some people.
Ish,
How do you
sometimes.
find TikTok then? Because I find it hard to nail.
Yeah, well, the thing is it's brutal in many ways. It just like you can put a lot of effort into something, and it will just no one will ever see it because this Al Gore's rhythm is just terrible. He's got terrible rhythm, and he can't do it. But sometimes you'll put no effort into something and it will pop. But it got us a record label, so I can't complain.
Come on,
really.
you got to give me some tips then, man. I want a record.
There
label.
are no tips. It's just random. It's just you just play the game, roll the dice.
Yeah.
It's like the fruit machine. 100%.
It's like a fruit machine,
Yeah.
and you guys have it's paid off.
It
You
has.
got
We've
a lovely
big-
new EP
big
out of it,
Yeah.
which
That's-
we
that-
adore.
Thank you.
It's brilliant. It's like
Shameless
I
plug.
described it as a little bit of
I liked your description. as
it's
well.
like an in-joke that you're all invited in.
Yeah.
And I can tell that everyone feels like they're invited because this Twitch is going mad. This is the busiest Twitch we've ever had on Scuff. I can't keep up with it. I can't.
Frickin' Al Gore.
Freaking Al Gore, see? It's
Couldn't
gone
even
mad.
save the environment.
But there was one thing that we, like, obviously, there's some lyrics that really got me. And, like,
Mm-hmm.
I can never pronounce this word properly, so forgive me, all Twitchers out there.
do
Ibuprofen?
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Why am I say it like a child?
Well, I mean, it's languages for the conversation. It doesn't need to be said right, you know.
Well, what I love about it is
Easy.
it feels like like a narration in your head.
Yeah, well, I
lyrically.
think that's a lot of our songs are kind of very much stream of consciousness, right?
Is
they're
that what you
just-
aim for? You don't. And has you ever been tempted to then refine it that way, or do you
Well,
think that lose
so
the charm?
yeah, I think so. Me and Nick, the guitarist, we write all the lyrics kind of like half and half.
Yeah.
And so Nick tends to write a little bit more narratively based. So he kind of takes an experience that he's had and writes it a little bit more like a story, kind of incorporating a lot of kind of literature that he likes. Whereas I go for more a feeling, right? I'm trying to capture what's going through my head at one period of time. And it's two different ways of writing. I think they complement each other really well, especially when you look at our like EPs. They're kind of split down the middle in regards to who wrote what, and they get like really nice. They almost create a narrative in their own sense.
So this is like a Lennon and McCartney sort of.
Yeah, but we don't
combination
hate
here.
each other at the end.
Yeah, well, you've got to
Not
make
yet.
sure.
Whoa.
So do you feel ownership slightly for those songs? It's like you go, well, this is
No,
your song.
Not
this
really,
is Nick's
because
song.
when you write the lyrics, that's just one small part of the songwriting, right? So you've written the lyrics, you've got those thoughts out of your head and onto paper, and then the next step is bringing that feeling and that story to life with the music. So the music always has to represent and lift up the lyrics to the height that they need to be, right? So that we just come to the studio with a long set of lyrics, and then we'll just start jamming. Callum will be on the keyboard, George on the drums. We'll just be jamming out, see what fits, and then we'll come to what lyrics fit into that vibe afterwards. So we kind of like match it
It's
together.
the
like a
music
jigsaw.
first, and then you've got.
So the lyrics are always there,
Yeah.
and then the music comes and they make the song.
There's sort
and
of a
then you
reference
bring-
point
exactly.
at one point. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
brilliant. And what I think is also amazing, I think you might be the first ukulele band.
We're not the
we've
first
had
ukulele
on
band.
Scruff of the
we've
Neck.
had on Scruff of the Neck.
Yeah.
I was going to say, ukulele's been around for a while.
Yeah,
We didn't
we've heard
invent
of it. I believe it's very popular in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Fun fact, the ukulele as an instrument originally came from Portugal, was then transported to Hawaii where they adopted it because it was quite easy to play.
I mean,
Fun facts with bears in trees.
bears in trees. Fun fact number 3. I think that is the third
I can
one.
give you so many fun facts, but I can't do Emperor Kuzco correct. you know?
We've had a question.
I have
Why,
limits.
why are the bears in trees?
They just like it there, you know. Why you got to ruin their vibe? Why you got to ask them so many questions? Why are you the police?
Yeah, exactly. Bears deserve to be in trees, guys. If they want to be there, leave them there.
Yeah, leave them there.
Have
Let
you
'em be.
watched? Have you ever watched? And I don't know if it's cruel or not, so I don't know whether to say it. But have you ever watched the bear being darted out of a tree?
I have, and I'm ashamed to say that it is quite funny.
It's
isn't it?
hilarious.
But it's you don't want it to
you
be
don't.
funny.
You, oh, I like that. You have to watch it for long enough to see the bear get up afterwards.
Yes, yeah,
That's
it's-
fine.
Yeah.
And if they've got a little bit of trampoline action when they're
Then-
bouncing up and down, all the merrier.
I personally would enjoy being darted out of a tree and then landing on a trampoline, right?
Next music
So-
video. We've got it written.
Exactly.
I'm excited for that. Oh, amazing. So what I also want to do, because I feel like your songs really touch on a lot of feelings and emotions that we all feel, and that you say it in such eloquent ways, and it's advice, and you help your fans in that way.
Yeah.
I see you as agony aunts, agony uncles.
Oh, is this a segue?
It's a segue, baby. You've read me like a book, like your lyrics on the screen. So if you have any agony aunt and agony uncle questions you want to ask Bears Den, not Bears Den.
Bears
Sorry,
Den.
guys.
So this
Bears
brings me
in
on to another
trees.
one. I'm joking.
Yeah, Bears in trees. Then do get them in
Agony
now,
aunt
and we
Ian.
can do them. But I've managed to get a few beforehand, and I was hoping you could help us out a
Yeah,
little bit.
definitely. I'll
They're
give you some
anonymous,
advice.
of course. So don't worry about it. And we can keep yours anonymous, although your name is on Twitch. So let's not go too much in. My friend and I fell out just before lockdown. It's happened before, and we always make up, especially when we're all in like a big group together hanging out. However, the amount of time since us not speaking is increasing, and I'm worried it's been too long to save the friendship. You got any advice?
That's something that people feel a lot. I think
Yeah.
humans work best on a face-to-face interaction basis. That's how
Course.
we've evolved, right? And so when you abstract that through social media, through just distance,
Yeah.
it becomes hard, and you kind of read into things slightly differently. I've been in situations with the band, with everyone, where because you're just sending messages, because you can't see what that person's intention is behind those messages, you can get kind of detached. I think what it comes down to is if in person you can really connect, that's what really matters in a friendship. Falling out is like
It's natural in a way.
It's natural. It's
There's
gonna
there's
happen.
always bumps in a good friendship.
there's no such thing as a perfect relationship ever. And
No.
if you did have a perfect relationship, it would kind of get boring because you'd never be challenged yourself, right?
Yeah.
The point of a friendship is to grow together, and that involves having problems with one another so you can grow together.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm listening to a song for.
But simultaneously,
beautiful.
if a friendship isn't working, there is no harm in breaking a friendship off because toxic relationships come in all forms. So you need to be careful always, but
So
connection is important.
anonymous, what you need to do is check the value of that relationship
Yeah.
to you, and then
Is it causing you
can
significant
still
harm?
pick it up.
And if it is, maybe leave it. But if it's not, and you do want to connect with this person, then go for it. That's important.
I like that. Oh, I felt you answered that
Easy peasy,
excellently.
lemon squeezy.
Oh my god, get this man in a
Lemon
newspaper.
squeezy.
Oh, so someone in our group of friends
Yes.
that I really like.
Mhm.
Over
Ooh.
lockdown, we've kind of taken it to flirting a little bit more.
Flirting.
My one worry is that once lockdown is over, they may not feel the same way. And by taking it further now, I'd ruin the friendship. Have you got any advice?
Yeah, so in my opinion,
Mhm.
if you have romantic feelings for someone,
Yes.
the friendship's always important, but what you're doing is you're masking your true feelings to present this kind of false idea of a friendship. You're almost lying to them in a way. Now, it's
Yeah.
not negative. I'm not blaming anyone
No,
because
no,
we
no.
all do this. I've done this in the past. But really what's important is being honest yourself so you can live an authentic life. And making sure that you two together are in the relationship you want. And if you bring up these feelings and they don't feel the same way, then you can understand that, go away, process those things properly, and come back and have a good friendship. I've never been in a friendship that's ruined by someone expressing their feelings properly, no matter what the feelings are.
Yeah, I mean, if someone says, "Oh, I really like you," that's not a negative thing
No,
at all.
it's
It's
not.
like, great, I'm fit. You know?
Exactly. And if you then have a relationship that breaks down, then that's okay, that's life. But if you
Yeah.
don't, then you might miss out on a great life instead of being kind of frightened to take steps that will improve your life greatly.
What's life without risk?
Risks.
Yes, that's
I
what we
love
need.
risks.
Look, we're living in a world of risk right now.
Right.
And this is beautiful. Like, Ian, psychology degree, so true.
I have 2 psychology degrees.
That's too many.
Yeah.
What colour should I dye my hair for lockdown? Coping bears and trees, please and thank you. That's from Virtue Lily. What colour? What are you thinking? What's the
Do you
in
remember-
colour at
did
the
you ever-
moment?
yeah, I don't go with what's in because the society is so fickle.
Yeah.
You got to be you, right?
Yeah.
But do you remember? This is such a weird reference, but WWE, right? You know that character.
Speaking our language.
What's that one wrestler who for like ages in the noughties had like just crazy loads of colours of his hair?
Oh, I
Triple
feel-
H or something? No, I don't think it was Triple H.
Jeff
Jeff
Hardy.
Hardy.
There we go.
Okay. He had
Straight
like,
away. With someone watched it.
long hair, multicolored. Do that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then pick one, or change your hair like be a Ramona Flowers. Change your hair every week and figure one out that you like.
And-
Experience.
And
your
if you
hair.
over bleach it and it drops out,
Shave it
then
all off.
that's the risk, baby. And do you know
Shave it
what?
all off.
You
New
might
aesthetic.
look great.
It's a win-win.
It's good. And then you just get to put more effort into your eyebrows. All that time spent on your hair, straight on the eyebrows.
Straight on the eyebrows.
Eyebrow game increased. How many bandanas can Callum wear at one time? That's
I've
from
s-
Sponkar.
I've seen him wear 4, 5, 4. You were 7.
Or 7 on TikTok, and that got you signed. I mean,
I
they
mean,
were that
didn't get a
impressed.
sign. That actually lost us followers. No, I'm joking.
Well, we need to talk about it because you have your own
Bandanas?
bandana merch.
I don't know,
You whacked this out before. Show us to the
Yeah,
camera
okay,
this
okay.
excellent merch. To anyone, I mean, we have so many fans on there. I imagine they have several each. But this is a lovely bit of bandana. Bears in Trees official bandana. Isn't that pretty?
It is. We've got snails.
Should we do QVC this? Should we try and sell it?
Oh, yeah.
It's QVC. So so talk me through this bandana.
So the bandana is an essential part of anyone's wardrobe collection. We've got a selection of very lovely items that were. Oh my god, not got my microphone.
Yeah.
The bandana is a very important part of anyone's wardrobe selection. We've got a lovely collection of collections of items across the bandana. We've got those classic paisley. Remember paisley? Paisley makes the girls go crazy.
It does.
We've got some flowers. We've got some trees for bears in something.
Where's the bears though?
But the bears have been transformed into snails because they're a lot less threatening, and we don't want to be threatening around here.
I
do
don't
we?
want
So
threats around my neck.
Threatenings around
Never
your neck. or
threats
your
around
head.
my neck.
Threats around your neck are not what you want. And then we've got some, risk. You got a little bit of thorns, I think, around because you don't want threats, but you want a bit of risk. Right?
You want to look dangerous. You don't want
Stick your neck out
to
every so
threaten
often.
someone.
No.
Yeah. So
Bit
how
danger.
much? Like, I want to buy one of these right now.
How much?
How much is they? How much are they going for, guys?
They are £10
Just
each.
£10?
It's simply absurd. £10 on the low end of that.
for
not
something
high.
for something I can wear around my neck, around my head, just sneeze into. Oh, it's perfect for
a
in this
tourniquet
pandemic
if you
ruin.
get bitten by a rattlesnake.
Oh.
A cast if you break your arm. It's all sorts. You know?
Okay, and this is my big question.
Yes.
Does it fit every neck?
No.
No.
Very specifically, it doesn't fit Stuart Little's neck because I'm not making any merch that fits Stuart Little. He doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
He's gotten too much. He doesn't deserve it.
It
Okay?
took me ages to realise you were talking about the bloody mouse. Then.
Exactly, the
And I
bloody
was like,
mouse.
Stuart Little, your mate, and you were like, no, Stuart Little. I thought, is this some oppressive figure that you guys don't like? No, it's literally a mouse. What has my life come to? I love this job. I like it in there's some lyrics that I picked up on as well. In 411, it says, and if my friends come over, we could play some Sonic, and maybe I'd stop feeling so catatonic.
Yeah, rhymes.
I like the rhyme.
Thank you.
Did you guys like the bit of the video games?
So Nick, okay, this is actually a very video. So Nick his favorite video game is Sonic, and
which one? Talk me through. 'cause I was
literally all of,
raised
he
on
wrote
Sonic.
fan fiction when he was younger
No.
for an
Why
English
are you
lesson.
Sat here? We have so much.
Legitimately.
What
Yeah,
was-
he can't talk about it. It's
what-
very traumatic.
Okay, is this? Do you know any? Have you put your hands on it?
I've played a couple Sonic games with
Yeah.
Nick, but Nick is the Sonic.
He's
We
a
actually
Sonic
went to
guy.
see Sonic the movie when it came out.
And what was your opinion?
It
let's
was
be honest?
amazing.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
was so
good.
surprised. It's actually sick. Jim Carrey does a great job in it. Like,
Well, have you guys heard there's a sequel
there's a
coming?
sequel.
There's a sequel coming.
Ooh, part 2,
There we
Electric
go.
Boogaloo.
The
you know?
big reveals by a bandana. See Sonic the Hedgehog. Who
That's the
knew?
Bears and Trees way. That's the Bears and Trees lifestyle.
That's just a weekend.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so that lyric was about a period of time where I was feeling very down about myself, which is a lot of the time. And I was effectively living on.
Weirdly, you're such a positive
Yeah,
person.
I know, right? Behind this facade.
I
No, I'm
know,
joking.
clown's tears.
Exactly. No, I was effectively living on Nick's sofa for a bit because
okay.
he was effectively just making sure I was all right. And the way we dealt with that was just playing Sonic, and it was just. And also, I liked the rhyme. It's a very good rhyme.
Yeah, it's a great
you
rhyme.
can't knock me for
can't knock the
picking
rhyme.
catatonic Sonic. That's a great rhyme.
Yeah, that should be
That's
more
a big
songs.
brain energy rhyme.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think let's touch on that a little bit because I think that's really important when you're talking to friends. Everyone's always like, speak to friends, why don't you talk to me and stuff like that. But sometimes it's not about always, it's hard sometimes to open up to friends. So sometimes the best way is just to do what you normally would with your mates. And that makes such a difference.
What was it? So there was this thing I saw a while ago, this video, this artist called Baghead, because he wears a bag on his head.
Yes.
Do you remember that? So it
was
went viral on Facebook,
Yeah.
and he's this guy from Ireland, and I've never seen his art, but he says the problem with mental illness and mental health is there's a lot of solemnity around it, meaning like it can be depressing to talk about, and that can then hinder a lot of your communications. And it's right, like when you break your arm, you get all your mates to sign your cast and go like, look at this. When you go and get physiotherapy, you're like, oh, I'm going to go to physiotherapy. But you don't do that with psychotherapy.
No.
And like, you don't talk about medication like you would a cast, right? And it's when you start breaking down those barriers and realize it's just a normal part of life, and you can open those conversations in not like serious, we need to talk about this, we can just mention it
then
to each other.
it's so hard
Exactly.
to like, bring
When,
it up. It's
when
such
you
a big
have to give
statement.
this whole speech about
You don't have to come out and announce my arm is
Exactly.
broken. And,
exactly, it's just a part of life.
Yeah.
And as soon as you can kind of go, haha, look at this is just something that happened, and then get on with normality, it's almost like you know that your friends love you for you and not this part of you,
Well, that's
or
what's-
this thing that's going
I think
slightly
that's
wrong.
what's beautiful about your music. It feels like
Yeah,
sort of a
100%.
joke, and you can talk about it sometimes. With
Yeah,
like
yeah.
even your art, like your fans here, Grandma
Ian has
Maggie
earthworm
says,
energy.
Sign my Prozac bottle, which
I will.
which
will
I
easily
respect, which is a lovely bit of merch you could possibly put out.
Actually, that sounds like good. Get that down. Someone write that down. Yeah.
Someone write that. You've got a whiteboard,
And I'm
mate.
not talking about t-shirt. I want signed Prozac that we're selling. Bears and Trees Pharmacy. No, we're not doing that.
So you guys are all from Croydon, right?
Yes.
You know that what the Croydon statement is about, like rubbish and stuff, right? Because Croydon's
not
a little
really.
bit tough.
Oh,
Do you know what it is?
Do you know what
Have
it
you
is?
heard it? It's don't mess with Croydon to try and stop people littering.
so I actually met someone who is like a real big shot in like waste disposal or something, and they said that Croydon has like amazing waste. We have like 12 bins outside our front, outside our
Because you feel
house.
threatened to mess
Right, you
with
can't.
Croydon.
You got to put everything in the right bin, otherwise they're coming for you.
Yeah, they're gonna take you
They
downtown.
are, yeah, 100%.
But like, I read in an interview that you guys used to put on your gigs in car parks. Is that true?
Yeah. So we've gigged in car parks, in front rooms, in back rooms, in the woods, stuff like that. Because basically, we only had one dive bar gig place in Croydon, right?
Yeah.
And it shut down. It was quite dodgy in the sense that they didn't pay you properly, and it was very last minute. And it shut down eventually. I don't think it was actually running legally or something. I don't know. But that was the only place that we could perform. And when that shut down,
Yeah.
we just didn't have any local scene. We didn't have anywhere to play. So what we would do is we would find these spaces that we could just meet as friends and play some music. Sainsbury's car park was one because it was always empty.
Big up Sainsbury's. Taste the difference.
It's a very, very important car park to my late adolescence, emerging adulthood.
Well, mate, I'm hoping tonight's gig can be a little bit more exciting than a
I don't
car
know why I
park.
brought the microphone to me to smile, but,
Smile.
I did.
But I'm hoping we can taste the difference tonight, guys. Whilst you're on stage, you're about to get ready to go,
Am
get
I?
sorted,
Cool.
get those vocal cords warmed up, mate. We'll be right back in just 3 minutes to hear a beautiful set from Bears in Trees. Don't you go anywhere. I know you won't, but I just want to say it. Stop it. Go get a cup of tea. Come back. Maybe a beer. I don't know. But yeah, come back. See ya.
Start a legacy by completing the Census 2021 online. The census informs decisions about student life, including the environment, healthcare, transport, and sports and leisure. Start a legacy by completing the Census 2021 online. The census informs decisions about student life, including the environment, healthcare, transport, and sports and leisure.
Go get your future. T-Levels, the qualification designed with leading employers. Step into health and science, education and childcare, digital and IT, construction and design. Find your T-Level, the post-GCSE qualification that helps you take it to the next level. Start your T-Level at tlevels.gov.uk.
It's non-linear, but if you follow the path, everything will fall into place.
Every cookie here at Left Twix is extra crisp, so it stays crunchy when we apply caramel and chocolate.
We went on a tour, right, Twix? And they have the exact same thing.
And up ahead, we have the Left Twix caramel stirrer, evenly distributing heat.
To ensure consistent taste, right, Twix has the same thing.
They have packing tape like that over at Right Twix?
Try both. Pick a side. Twix.
Ian, are we live on the internet?
I think we're live on the internet.
Should we play some songs?
We should play some songs.
All right, we're Bears in Trees.
I see your mother stare right past us as I picture you peering over tinted glasses, and I feel like a wicked bastard standing by your wicker casket, and I can hear your fragile laughter as wine bends time us made of plaster. The river finds its drunken master, the fear you felt before, the breathless after, and the waves reverberate
Down my frame, a quake across my vertebrae.
From our simple senses for sensational relief, but the subtle serendipity gets caught between my teeth. And when I go to bed, I can't even think to sleep, 'cause all that's in my head are the monsters underneath and the way. The waves reverberate
Down my frame, a quake across my vertebrae. But I love my friends, they make me feel alive again. Or at least they remind me that I'm not even dead. But I felt so old, so hard and cold. Maybe the gaps will snap back, but synapses fill with mold.
Well, love could be the glue,
That holds the cracks together.
or just inhale the fumes, make your synapses feel better.
Let the chemicals break down the white between the grey.
Whilst your ventricles collapse,
Flag takes down the plane.
yeah, love can be the glue,
That holds the cracks together.
or just inhale the fumes, make your synapses feel better.
Let the chemicals break down the white between the grey.
As your ventricles collapse,
And the flag takes down the plane.
and the waves reverberate
Down my frame, a quake across my vertebrae. But I love my friends, they make me feel alive again. Or at least they remind me that I'm not even dead. But I felt so old, so hard and cold. Maybe the gaps will snap back, but synapses fill with mold. But I love my friends, they make me feel alive again. Or at least they remind me that I'm not even dead. But I felt so old, so hard and cold. Maybe the gaps will snap back, but synapses fill with mold. Thanks very much.
lying on the floor, rocking back and forth, and Robbie's crying too, just like the night before, and Verity is holding me so tightly, saying you cannot give up, and she is crying slightly, and Russ walks over, crying as well, 'cause he heard me shouting how much I hate myself. He said, no, not you, no, not you, you make us all so happy, you know that, don't you? I'm so emotional, I felt unlovable, but they love me so dearly, I must just be wrong, and keep me
me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe. Stuck within this maze, encompassed in my brain. Still feel ripples from stones thrown. Didn't just deserve the surface. Now everyone around me shows me I have a purpose to love and be loved. Show others they ain't worthless. I can't love myself, I just need to learn it. I continue to unpick my tragic disposition. Can I be authentically happy? No need for these incisions. No need for a lobotomy with a brain just working. I am hurting. Could you be my ibuprofen? I'm so emotional, I felt unlovable, but they love me so dearly. I must just be wrong and they keep me safe. Stuck within this maze, encompassed in my brain. Keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe. Still within this maze, encompassed in my brain. There's a picture of Ben, smiling so sweetly, didn't know I took a photo, he just looked up to see me. There's a picture of Ben, smiling so sweetly, didn't know I took a photo, he just looked up to see me. 'Cause they keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe. Stuck within this maze, encompassed in my brain. And I'll bring the ink and I'll stand in the slate, and you can tattoo my eyeballs bright pink. And I'll bring the ink and I'll stand in the slate, and you can tattoo my eyeballs bright pink. And keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe, keep me safe. Stuck within this maze, encompassed in my brain. Thank you.
How's everyone doing? Oh, look at all these comments and Twitch thingies. What are they called on Twitch?
I don't know.
Twitches. What have we got? They are Luciniac. They're good dungarees.
So that last song was called Ibuprofen, and it was off our most recent EP called Keep Me Safe. This next one is from the EP just before that, and the EP was called I Want to Feel Chaotic. And this one is called Permanence. I hope you like it. We wrote it just for you.
We sing our love songs in the dark,
So no one has to hear
we
this.
hold our seances by street lamps
Park
light.
when the moon
Tom
shines.
says he can hear the
When
colours
he holds his eyes together.
real tight. I want permanence in the little things, while I leak rust from my broken jeans. I want to feel chaotic, but calm enough to hold you in the morning. We look for patterns in the static.
They hide and seek in your
There's a
depths.
door that
And
leads
that's
to
Well, I'm
nothing,
sure that stands for
but I hold my breath.
and pray when the summer
You still
ends.
haven't found me.
I want permanence in the little things, while I leave rust
From my broken cheek,
I want to feel chaotic,
but calm enough to hold you in the morning.
nothing. I wish this came with instructions. I press up, up, down, down, left, right, left. Watch my beat up vans become a private jet, and we can fly out to Alaska. But everything in kerosene. I say bye bye, Mr. American Pie. Push your Toyota to the motor, but the tack ran dry.
I want permanence in the little things while I leave us from my broken scenes. I want to feel chaotic,
Chaotic.
calm enough to hold you in the morning. I want permanence in the little things while I leave us from my broken scenes. I want to feel chaotic, calm enough to hold you in the morning. In the morning. Woof. Nice. We went so hard, I knocked my set list off.
So it's about time that we should tell you. We forgot to talk about the two truths, one lie.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And I just want to make it known that the lie was George has never won a medal swimming. You know, so that's the lie is he has won a medal swimming, but he has never won a medal swimming. He can swim. He can swim, but he's never won a medal for it.
Yeah.
Or can he? Mystery.
Did you know I've never walked a dog?
You've never walked a
Never
dog?
walked. Okay.
Have you been on a dog
Yeah,
walk?
I've participated on a dog
you've
walk.
never been
but
in
I've never
charge?
actually. Yeah, I've never been IC of the dog walk.
You've never held the leash. as
No,
it were.
I've been there and watched the dog do the walkie thing. That's what they do on walks.
Yeah,
walkies.
dogs walk
But-
on dog walks, I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
say.
Well, yeah, from my experience, they do, but I don't.
I don't trust your experience.
No,
though.
well,
I mean, you
who
haven't
knows?
walked a dog.
Who knows? We're gonna do a song, and Ian, do you want to know something special about this song?
What's special about this song?
Today, it reached 1 million streams on Spotify.
1 million streams
which
on
is
Spotify.
pretty ridiculous, to
That
be
is
honest. It's
silly.
quite good timing.
It's very good timing. You know, celebrations. In real
But it
life.
reached 1 million streams on Spotify, so thank you to everyone who has streamed it on Spotify. It's pretty immense that that's happened.
Pretty epic gamer
Pretty
moment.
epic gamer moment. In case you didn't guess, it's Ramblings of a Lunatic.
Setting pen to paper again. Lost my sense of home from the words that I said. But the thoughts have begun to ferment in my head, and content manifest. Don't feel good enough for them, so I try and transcend my ego. But don't we know it will never work? Maybe I'll just descend to dirt, flow with becoming food for worms. Would anyone listen to this? The ramblings of a lunatic. My mind is playing an awful trick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Would anyone listen to this? I'm running from my emptiness. My brain is tired, my stomach's sick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Why has constructing sentences become like pulling teeth? Wiping dental records clean. Is the carcass even me? Is this catharsis therapeutic? Plunge to darkness or elaborating upon my mediocrity? Maybe this is a result of me finally accepting that I'll be alone forever, that I deserve forgetting. It's a pointless endeavor, and maybe it's upsetting, but I've never felt more comfortable in the concept of things ending. With anyone listen to this? The ramblings of a lunatic. My mind does play an awful trick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Would anyone listen to this? I'm running from my emptiness. My brain is tired, my stomach's sick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Maybe this ride writer's block that I've been perceiving is to stop me diving deeply into my internal being and falling into darkness below. My surface tension, emotional suppression, my coping mechanism. Cause all my friends are dying, some faster than the others. Lungs filling up with fluid, place face under the covers. Cause all my friends are dying, some faster than the others. I'm trying to distract myself from the fears that I've discovered. Would anyone listen to this? The ramblings of a lunatic. My mind does play an awful trick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Would anyone listen to this? I'm running from my emptiness. My brain is tired, my stomach's sick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Would anyone listen to this? The ramblings of a lunatic. My mind does play an awful trick. The ramblings of a lunatic. Would anyone listen to this? I'm running from my emptiness. My brain is tired, my stomach's sick. The ramblings of a lunatic.
I enjoyed that.
That was very nice. But it's a little bit sad.
Oh, you could say that.
But I would like to point out that it doesn't just stay sad here. It
No?
does get better.
Wow, that's such a wonderful segue.
Oh, it's a wonderful segue. I'm the king of segues. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to give Nick some more time.
I mean, look, someone's done a lot of cats. Oh, oof, oof.
Response there.
What? People are crying. I hope out of like happy
Joy.
tears.
Well, maybe
not-
they're like cathartic tears.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh, people have already guessed. It gets better. That is our next song. It's called It Gets
How
Better.
did you guess?
I really don't know. Oh, people clapped. Thank you. I can clap. I think we should clap ourselves. I think that's a really nice thing to do, isn't it? Oh, I quite like it.
It's not weird. It's normal. We have an audience. They're just at home, you know? Like you there. I see you in your living room / bedroom.
Sounds like that. Yeah, and then that one. Yeah, that one. That was a lovely bit there. That was a bit we decided beforehand, but we do that little bit. Yeah.
Intentional.
Now the song.
Do you need some more time? Is it tuned? Let's keep responding to messages.
This is still part of the bit. It's continuing on.
Ignore the bit.
This is all part of the bit.
Bring the sun, the tattoo gun. My body is a canvas. I want to mark my skin. It is paper thin, scribble fragile on my temple. I'll be your house when your roof starts leaking, or when you're sat in my kitchen, crying your eyes out. I'll make you a hot chocolate to warm your hands up. It gets better in such small doses. Curb every neurosis. You'll barely notice there's a drug we can give you for that, my friend. But first aid fatigue, it did wonders for me. Everybody now.
Dye your hair in the bathtub. Let the bleach drip over the side. I thought you were ride or die, but I left at 2 a.m. to catch the first flight away from you.
Don't touch me.
You'll bring me in from the emergency room, and I promise your mother will take care of you. And we won't say a word, we won't know what to do, but we bought you some biscuits and lemonade too. It gets better in such small doses. Curb every neurosis. You'll barely notice there's a drug we can give you for that, my friend. But first day fatigue, it did wonders for me.
Azaz gave it up to be a poet.
We're all just one and the same.
Like he got his uni degree.
Just
just mistakes with different
Lyndon's
names.
gonna write the next great novel, and I'm his slipshod in front of the TV. Hey, it gets better in such small doses. Curb every neurosis. Hey, you'll barely notice there's a drug we can give you for that, my friend. But first day for tea, it did wonders for me. It gets better in such small doses. Curb every neurosis. You'll barely notice there's a drug we can give you for that, my friend. But first day for tea, it did wonders for me. Oh, it gets better. It gets better. There's a drug we can give you for that, my friend. But first day for tea, it did wonders for me. Oh, look at all those claps. Clap,
Oh,
clap,
thank
clap,
you.
Clap, clap. People said I look like Peppa Pig, and I don't know whether I should be happy about
Compliment.
that or not.
Peppa Pig is a style icon, and we know it.
Yeah. Nick's got to change over his guitar,
Yeah.
so should we just have a look through the comments again?
Definitely.
Not me screaming, claps. You all look so happy. We are happy,
We are
that's
happy.
why.
It's just nice to be with your friends and
You-
just playing music with your mates. That's just a lovely feeling.
So many claps. No more lyrics, only egg shaker. I think, does George agree? I think that's an egg shaker of agreement. It is a compliment. Oh, thank you. It is a compliment. Or apparently I look like Boo from Monsters Inc. That's definitely a compliment. This next song is called Nights Like These.
Yeah. It's about those crazy nights, those chaotic nights, where you steal a bathtub from a garden and then set fire in it. And then you climb on someone's roof. And then other stuff happens, maybe.
I see you bang your head against everything, try and ride my bike up the stairs. Burn everything we robbed from them. Cut the power, make like we were never there. It's nights like these, we roll till we drop. There's honor among thieves, it's all that we've got. Leave all of your possessions, you won't need them anymore. We aim for transcendence, or at least to get up off the floor. It's nights like these, we roll till we drop. There's honor among thieves, it's all that we've got. Break out of this party, no we can't use the front door. Because you gave them a fake name before they quickly broke my jaw. Do you think they'll remember us? We won't remember them. And then we'll wake up the next
Just like
evening
Kesha.
and we'll do it all again. It's nights like these, we roll till we drop. There's honor among thieves, it's all that we've got. It's nights like
Mother, help
these,
me.
we roll till we
Madonna and child.
drop. There's honor among
I am so hungry.
it's all that we've
Help me to reconcile. And she said, if you want forgiveness,
we roll till we
then get up off your knees.
drop. There's honor
You gotta find it for yourself.
I've looked at my set list, and this is very exciting. What's about to happen? This is so incredibly exciting. We're gonna play a song now, and this is a song that no one has heard before. Oh, actually, that's not true, because we've heard it, and these guys heard it earlier when we played it at soundcheck. But it's new. Other than that, like there's like at least like I can probably count on like 4 hands the amount of people who heard this song. And now all of you people are about to hear it. This is a new song which is going to come out this year, and it's called Fresh Concrete. I'm not sure I know. Red cheeks, bleeding lips, and grazes on each elbow. And I fall asleep with my eyes wide, terrified. You take a photo to remember that night. We're destined to fall in love the same way. I'll bring the papers if you bring the boat.
But there I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Smash the glass, whisper into screaming.
What do you have to be sad about?
There I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Didn't realize happy wasn't healing.
What do you have to be sad about?
Could have been a wedding band. Scott plays the brass and Mikey plays the strings. Instead bleed syllabic, pain in every decibel. Remove Christ from your temporal, but the weight in chest still stings. And there I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Smash the glass, whisper into screaming.
What do you have to be sad about?
There I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in your mouth.
Didn't realize happy wasn't healing.
What do you have to be sad about?
You stitch the seams in your cardigan and you call yourself brand new. But reinvention don't work that way. It's death in the chest.
You've been searching so many notes in cursive, and yeah, it hasn't worsened. Yet solutions still
Yes,
verbatim.
there I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Smash the glass, whisper into screaming.
What do you have to be sad about?
There I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Didn't realize happy wasn't healing.
What do you have to be sad about?
There I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Smash the glass, whisper into screaming.
What do you have to be sad about?
There I was, a multitude of feeling.
Fresh concrete in my mouth.
Didn't realize happy isn't healing.
What do you have to be sad about? Ah, that was quite fun. Yeah. Enjoyed that one.
So that was called Fresh Concrete.
I think
Yeah, that's the first time we played it live.
Good job, team.
And you're the first audience we've had for it. Well, almost, but
That was fun. I enjoyed that one. It's a good song, that. Fresh concrete in my mouth. 2021.
wait, where's the Fresh Concrete?
In my mouth.
Jeez!
Oh, this is a lovely song, this one.
Talk about the song.
Talk about the song. This song is about extreme circus skills.
Extreme circus.
Yeah, this song, much like lots of our other songs, are about extreme circus skills.
Most people think it's about other things, but
No.
all our songs are about.
All of our songs are about extreme circus skills. Fresh concrete, you know, good rhyme, so true. Yum, yum, yummy. Yes, yay!
There's electrical tape around my shoe to prevent it from breaking into. And there's a crown on the end of my tooth, some royal filler and some super glue. And there are broken things all over my room, old and borrowed, stolen and used instruments that can't hold a tune. I recline on my mattress and become one, two. I've never had satisfaction in the chemical reactions that happen in my head.
There's thoughts in these cracks, they involves them relax, then realize the raw message was sent.
It's disillusion,
And confusion.
this illusion of me through stolen
mind, I can't find an inclination or a basic impulse to self-preservation. So I'll stay here, teetering and waiting for a big gust of wind or a stabilization. I'm getting water, I'm juggling knives, I'm doing both at the same time.
Dude, put down the blades and swim to the shoreline.
Well, oh God, I've tried. That's just such a skill set.
Never had satisfaction in the chemical reactions that happen in my head.
There's thoughts in these cracks, space and bolts, then relax, then realize their own message was sent.
It's disillusion,
And confusion.
this delusion of me. Through solemn conclusion,
And my neurons delusion
I've come to this conclusion.
that I'll never fully be, nor fully.
I first saw you from my plastic cage, from the wedding band at the back of the stage. In slow motion, you caught the bouquet, and in slow motion, I smiled and walked away. Isn't this the same story? We've heard it before. The same melody and the same score. Well, these hairs won't stand up in my paws. And these shouts of calamity are becoming a bore. Wow. What happens now? I don't know. Oh, okay. But I've never had satisfaction in the chemical reactions that happen in my head.
There's thoughts in these cracks, space and bolts, then relax, then realize their own message was sent.
Disillusion,
And confusion.
this delusion of me. Through solemn seclusion,
And my neurons delusion
come to this conclusion.
that I'll never fully be,
Nor fully. Oh, thank you.
Nice.
We're having fun.
Oh, I'm enjoying myself. Ian goes scree. Oh, this is once in bright pink. Oh, everyone, drink water.
Hydration
Don't
stations,
hydrate.
everyone.
Thank you, thank you for that.
Everyone gets the
That's
hydration
That's a
stations.
good point, actually. I'm gonna hydrate and not dehydrate. Is that a thing people? That's the thing. Isn't it?
I've never heard anyone say that.
Well, I just said it, so. Aw, I love you guys. Oh, I love you too. That's so lovely. Everyone get some claps going. We get some claps going. We
You know, I love H.
claps.
2-0.
Yeah, clap, 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 clap. Oh,
So-
wow, look at all those claps.
We're almost at the end of our set. In fact, we're very, very close, but we've just got one more for you. But it's been a lot of fun.
I've enjoyed myself.
Had a little chat, had a little chit chat, had a little natter,
Should do this song.
and then we played a little bit of tunage. Tunage.
Let's do it. This one's called Fly Out to Alaska.
I'll ride my bike till I reach the highlands, when no one will know my name. Or I'll swim on my surfboard out into the ocean and sunbathe till I waste away. I whisper to the campfire, oh campfire, please teach me how to turn such simple things into light and beauty. Well, Moses saw God in a burning bush, so I'm praying, please burn away my sins, hear my plight and soothe my feet. Oh, I walk to the river, see something in the stream. Maybe it's a siren or a rainbow fish sheen. Or maybe it's Poseidon when this river reaches the sea. But oh no, it's nothing, or at least nothing I can see. I'll ride my bike till I reach the highlands, where no one will know my name. Or I'll swim on my surfboard out into the ocean and sunbathe till I waste away. I'll waste away. Na oida, na oida, na oida, na oida, na oida, na oida. Lie
I've got to finish my degree.
Well, I've just been drinking rum mixed with cider. Think I'll swap the rum mixed with Lambrini. I'll ride my bike till I reach the Highlands where no one will know my name. Or I'll swim on my surfboard out into the ocean and sunbathe till I waste away. Or I'll hitchhike real far, maybe get to Sri Lanka, or at least till my hands start break. Or I'll save all my money, fly out to Alaska, live in the woods the rest of my days, and I'll waste away.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. We've been Birds in Trees. This was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everyone. We have been Birds in Trees, playing at Scruff on the Neck. It has been a wonderful time. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves and enjoy your homes. And stay and watch. We got another. Ryan's going to be amazing. Stay and watch.
Yeah, I'm good. Hanging on in there. How's 2021 been for you so far?